good, Tom?
Just great.
Get out of my sight, and you tell everybody else to stay the hell out of my sight.
Yeah. You're hearing that.
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey.
The short version of the Opie and Anthony Show today.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3 minutes long.
Couple phone numbers in the New York area.
Why?
So they can call us tomorrow.
All right.
877-692-1027. Anywhere else outside of New York, give us a call, 866-277-4WOW. Got eyes staring at us all over the place, so we better not say the wrong thing, Anthony.
Whoa!
They're all paranoid that we're live on the radio today.
Uh-oh. For about 2 more minutes.
Because God knows what we say is the word of God.
Right. Hours.
We just spent 4 hours discussing if we should go on the air today.
Yeah. Phone calls, Opie on his desk phone in one ear, the cell phone on the other. Person on the desk phone talking with somebody else on their desk phone on another line, two offices down. So we absolutely, you know how we talk about how we don't prep for the show, you know. We at least discuss a couple of things. We weren't even able to do that today. With all these phone meetings with the intermediaries.
We were talking to the boss through our agent. Who's in L.A.
Yeah.
So the agent was on the phone with us in our office.
Yeah.
And on the other line, he was on the phone with our boss.
Right.
Who's, 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
How ridiculous is that? For 4 straight hours.
And we don't see the boss until the music started for the show.
And he wants to have more.
Telling us that he wants to have more talking and more meeting.
More talking and more meetings.
Right now.
Right this minute. So I guess that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. So now we got to, go into a little talkie meeting. The face-to-face talkie meeting.
I didn't realize I had so much power, Anthony.
Yes.
We could affect everybody else's career around us. I didn't know that.
Of course.
All I know is when I got into radio, I thought I could, state my opinions.
No.
And then, maybe some people would agree with what I have to say, and others, of course, would not agree with what I have to say. But at least I could state my thoughts and my opinions on a radio show.
At least that's what this show's about.
But for some reason, I learned very recently, people take what we say very seriously, and we can affect everybody around us.
It affects things.
Which I think is absolutely insane, but that's what people around here think.
We have so much power that we can affect a domino theory, a domino principle of hell that will just tear everything up.
And our whole careers have taken pride in the fact that we would never use any type of power that we get in this business to tell management or other radio shows that they can't talk about us.
Yeah.
We've taken on all freaking combatants.
Whatever. Sometimes it's very brutal. It's brutally honest. And we never enjoy being in the position where we can't just speak our minds only under the constraints of the FCC. We can't be blurting out the F word and stuff like that, and that's fine. We've gotten around that. But this show, and Opie and I, are not used to dealing in a form where we cannot speak openly and honestly and let the listeners in on what we're talking about and just plain vent. That's what this show has always been about, and we want it to continue to be about that.
They might as well just hand us a list of all the people we can't talk about every day.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all on the same page.
Right. Because it started with one thing we can't talk about, one person. And then the list just, it starts building, and then where does it stop? And so there's been this whole thing going on today. Phone calls and meetings. And we haven't been able to even touch on the show.
No.
At all. And Ken is having, he's shaking like he has epilepsy. He's freaking out. So concerned that we have to have a meeting, like, right now.
So they want us to do a radio show and ignore the fact that there's been some big changes in Philadelphia radio, Anthony.
Right.
There you go, Philadelphia radio. Good, bad, or indifferent, there's big things happening in Philly.
It's up to the listeners, not us.
We can't touch on it because for some weird reason, whatever we say will be taken as the word of God, and people will do exactly what we say.
Right.
That's what I've learned the last 2 days. We got a lot of power.
Apparently.
Stupid power, in their eyes.
Apparently so.
So now we're going to go down the hall and talk some more. We'll talk for the first time, I guess.
Great. Lots of fun. Wonderful. What a hoot.
So, where's Rick?
Yeah.
Time to play the old beat-up archive bits again.
Just answering people. Yeah. Unbelievable. It's a hell of a way to run a ship.
Joyce writes, Opie, you've always been the first to say that you don't trust anybody in the radio business. I'm a little surprised that you got caught up in feeling that you could be friendly with some of these people around you. Yeah, you're right. I've changed my whole way of thinking as far as that goes. I gave it a shot. I don't trust anyone except Ant. That's it. Mm-hmm. It's back to that, which means it's going to be some good radio in the future. I gave it a try the other way.
Yeah.
That didn't work out, did it?
Not really. No.
So, what do we do? Where's Rick? Go to Spots at 3:08.
Great. Bye-bye. Jesus.
The 55-gallon drum challenge will happen Friday. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what?
Sorry, I gotta answer people on instant feedback.
And you know what?
Are they gonna ban the bell? Gonna take my bell away because I'm actually answering.
And the bosses assume that it's just easy to walk down the hall and do what they tell us to do. Like, we really don't want you talking about this.
Yeah.
And then they get disappointed when we come in here and we react to something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. That's our jobs. We made a living off reacting and talking about the hot topic of the day.
That's what this show's always been about.
So to go on the air and make believe all this crap isn't going on and move forward is completely ridiculous.
We're not supposed to address. The show has always been about that. That's what he doesn't understand. So Ken doesn't get. And it doesn't matter. A million meetings, it's not going to get. We're not going to come away agreeing with each other. How can we walk down the hall and not address the fact that it is extremely uncomfortable in this building? Huh? We're not supposed to talk about it? Oh, plenty of shows would be able to do that. They come on, you go through your prepared stuff, and, you do your bits and whatnot. But this show isn't about that. It never has been. The success we've had is based on the fact that we talk about things that no one's going to be talking about.
And some things that are, quite frankly, a little uncomfortable.
A little uncomfortable for everyone, us included.
But now I'm finding out that that's not good enough because what we say is pretty powerful, Anthony.
Yeah.
We can influence all of the radio listening in the country by what we have to say.
Yeah.
That's how powerful you and I have become.
Right.
We should just get a list of radio shows we like and don't like, and we'll just tell you guys, and then we'll control the entire country.
Wouldn't that be great?
We'll pick the shows you guys should listen to.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you because we're that powerful. That's what we're learning because you guys are a bunch of robots.